Now. Hey folks, 13 here, and we're being joined today by Yannick, and we're about to play his game, Lavapools. Comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps this show going and this channel growing, and enjoy. So as always folks, when we do one of these plays and early features, there are links in the description of the video for voting on Steam Greenlight, and feel free to use that link. Watch the show a bit before you do, so you can make a good choice and you have a good opinion on that. And so here we are, Yannick, playing your game. So was this a solo effort or were you on a team?
I'm on a team. I'm with one graphic artist and level designer. Another one is a sound designer, and again another one is the composer of the musics. We have musics with a guitarist, so it's quite heavy to produce. Then we're four on it, with and also someone who's in charge of press relationships. So we are five, summed up in total.
Okay, I see what's going on here. Oh, hey, I can walk right off this, can't I?
Have you ever played the game or not?
No, I never play the games in advance. Oh! I always like our fans to get the first impression that I have when I play the game.
It's gonna be a tough one then.
Yeah, well, we want them to see it. First of all, the fans know that I don't play video games very well. That's a given. They're very well aware of my inability to play a video game. So that's all right. We already have lots of forgiveness there. This is cool. Oh, the music. Oh no, there's music making noise in the background. Okay. I died. I fell into the lava. Is there a way to turn the music off that shows up during the actual gameplay?
Sorry, can you repeat?
While I was playing, there was music going on in the background.
Yeah.
Music showed up again. I have music off though.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I think it's now off. Hold on.
Ah, okay.
Let's try that again. We love music, and it's beautiful music in the game. Okay, hold on. The music is back again. I can't stop the music. Alright, so just because music gets us in trouble with YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and mute the game itself then.
Yeah, mute the game directly. It's gonna be alright.
There we go. Okay, well that's sad because it's got really beautiful sound, and it's sad that we can't feature one without the other.
Oh, but you don't have the full version here, no?
I'm not sure. I got whatever you sent me.
I
I don't know. I do not know.
no, it's okay, it's okay.
Okay. Is the full version graphically different, or is the gameplay different than this?
The full version is a bit upgraded.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, this is the last link that I got, the most current link that I
No,
got.
it's okay,
That's
it's
what I
okay.
would have
It's
installed.
a
But
good version.
okay, that's good. The game is. Oh, I'm building a portal in the background there. See, guys? Oh no, no, I didn't. I saw the bat that time that killed me, so I'm progressing. So, how did your team form? How did you guys get together for this?
How do we what?
How did your team get together for the project?
Oh, so we started on a game jam called Global Game Jam. Maybe you know it.
I don't. What is a game jam? For
A game
those
jam
in
is
the audience
a
that don't know.
contest when you have to make a game in 2 days.
Yeah.
So we made it during this game jam, and also and afterwards we kind of loved the concept and the prototype. So we keep on making the game. So that's just it. And we kind of gathered people to help making the game.
It is a lot of fun. I know that our fans see us do a lot of casual games, so they're very aware of the concept that a game can look very simple but be complex in its actual play, and that's what's going on here, folks in the audience. Oh my gosh, decisions have to be made. It's very instant. Like you have to make some quick strategic decisions. The shape of the track of this little saw blade thing means that certain areas are a lot safer to grab. All of the corners are fairly safe except for the bottom right for some reason. There's some weird thing about that particular. I don't know if it's my own. I got a portal.
Yeah.
Yay!
Now
I
you
have
escaped.
escaped. Awesome.
You finished the tutorial.
Nice. Awesome. That's fun stuff.
Oh,
So that's did that not is it supposed to unlock the next thing?
yeah.
Do I definitely have the wrong version? Is that what we're
Oh,
playing
you
on?
no, you clicked on the button
Oh, I
to
clicked on the
get
wrong
back
button.
on the menu. You just
Hmm.
have to press enter at the end of the first level.
Oh. Okay. Well, when left with a way to destroy myself, I will. It's my character.
I'm just gonna note it.
So you didn't know each other before the well, yeah, that's one of the great things about these shows from for the developer. They get to see some kind of I'm playing this in a vacuum. I've never played it before. It's an unleashed experience, and there's some user study information that comes out of this, which is
Yeah,
good stuff.
totally.
So a game jam. You guys didn't know each other before you started on this, and then you picked up a couple other people, right?
No, we knew each other before,
Oh,
but
okay.
we hadn't made a lot of game together.
Oh, I see.
So it was our first big game together.
So
So now we just press enter to go to the next level or A. Okay, it's perfect now.
okay, let's see. So, are you is your career path game development, or is this a hobby thing that you're doing?
Um, I've left school 2 years ago
Okay.
of game design, and as jobs in the industry are quite hard to get in France, uh,
Oh,
I've decided to go indie with some friends and
oh, I see.
make a portfolio out of with indie games.
Awesome. That's a great thing to do. My own game has definitely increased the number of jobs that are available to me, even though it's, quite frankly, had limited um, market success. It's a very important thing for employers to see that you can have a vision and see that vision through.
Well, marketing is really something different than game design. You can make great games, but they will hardly get everywhere on the web. Um, it's really hard to combine game development and marketing because it's a lot of work to do
Well,
both.
absolutely. Different mindsets, too. It already takes a very diverse person to be an indie developer. But
Yeah.
to add to that, the need to have business. Oh! To have a business mind. I keep hitting the house
You just
button there. I
press
could probably
A
just
and
hit enter, huh?
it
Yeah.
restarts directly. You don't have to go to the menu every time. You
Okay,
just press
yeah.
A with the joystick.
I suspected that was what I was doing there. Okay, well, cool. What was the grave about there that I just ran over?
Okay, the grave is the 50% of your actual score when you die.
Oh,
It allows
nice.
you
Oh,
to not
no!
start from scratch all over, and then you can simply no, you don't have to push the return button. You
Oh,
can just press start.
no! Okay,
Press
does
A.
it Hit A. Oh, that just adds to my name. Oh, I'm using the keyboard.
Oh, just enter, it's okay.
Yeah,
Press enter. Perfectly.
yeah. No big deal. It's a force of habit to use the keyboard. I do have a game controller, but for some reason, I end up using the keyboard all the time, which is weird because when I was younger, in fact, I go back far enough that I remember when it wasn't. You didn't have a gamepad; you had a joystick for the keyboard, and that was your only
Yeah.
real option. So there was a lot that you played with the keyboard. Oh no! Oh, that was not well thought out at all. You played a lot with the keyboard simply because the joystick wasn't useful for some things. And, I remember wishing and wishing I had a gamepad like I did on my Nintendo. But now that I do this, I spend a lot of time with the keyboard. It's very strange. So, this is your first game, correct?
My
That you're
first, yeah, is
taking to
kind of my
market?
first game. Published to
Cool.
market. Yes.
Nice, nice. Do you have plans for anything else in the future?
I'm quite seeking a job with this game because it's mainly my portfolio. So I don't know.
Oh,
It depends on how it goes on the next month. Maybe I'll try to do some freelance in web development or game development. But
nice.
I have some interviews with game developers, so maybe I'll get a job. Who knows?
It's a very good title. As you're doing your job search, if you don't know about it, and I'm sure plenty of people do out there, but I always recommend it when I know somebody's looking. There's game dev map or something along those lines. If
Yeah.
you, yeah, and that's a great way to make sure that you're hitting all of the companies in the area you're looking for because they'll crop up and you won't. You're not always in the loop. So that's a good way to be in the loop of new studios that are opening in your area or in an area that you'd like to move to, depending on what your moving abilities are. And that's something for our audience too, because I know a lot of our audience is interested in getting into the industry and interested in game development, and that's one of the reasons they watch this Plays It Early series because it helps them get to know developers. Oh man, I make bad decisions when I'm doing interviews. It's the same part of my brain that talks is the same part that plays
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, it's a really hardcore game, so talking while you play it is really, really hard.
Woo! Okay, so we got through those bats. That's really a problem area for me. That's a lot of stuff going on over there. So, anyhow, let me see here. If you get this on green light, are you going to do any trading cards or any achievements or anything associated with it?
Well, the thing is, I'm waiting for green light, so
Oh,
it depends on how well the game is received.
mm-hmm.
If it's enough for me to pay my bills, basically,
Yeah,
I will just make updates. But if it's lower than my bills, I'll have to find some job to live.
mm-hmm.
So maybe not. It depends highly on the sales of the game. So
So you
we'll see.
hear it, guys. It's important to support the title so that it has a future. And
Yeah,
another thing that this strikes me as, it seems like it would be a great game for mobile platforms as well.
yeah.
Do you have any plans for anything like that?
We kind of
This is
planned
intense.
a mobile
Oh,
port, and also we would like to do cooperation and versus. But
mm-hmm.
again, it takes months of work, so it's really the money that start to lax.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would really like to port the game on mobile, but depends on the sale. I'd say.
Well, it is a nice, strong resume piece. Have you considered using it as a resume piece like for Kickstarter or Indiegogo, where you can say, hey, I got this, and I'm trying to kickstart the mobile version because
Yeah,
you've got a strong argument here.
yeah.
Now
We
you've got an interview. I'm a game developer. I work in AAA titles and indie titles. You can find my name out there. I'm a really productive guy and a creative guy, and I'm backing this title. I'm telling you that I believe it has a future, especially in mobile. I'm having, oh my gosh, I did it! I did it! I'm having a
good
lot of
game,
fun doing it
good game.
with the keyboard and during an interview and talking to you folks. And as we go through, complexity gets deeper. Now, if I was just zoning out on this on my phone or my tablet,
Yeah,
and that's all I was doing, not that it's not fun playing on the computer, it's fun playing on the computer. I just believe that the stage that this is going to shine on, Shrek is all right on stage, but it's better on the big screen, right? And I think this needs to be on the little screen. And
it could
these
work. Yeah,
these guys need help doing it, fans, folks out there in the audience. And first, one of the things that you need to do is share this video, share it, and get it out there so people see
yeah.
it. And also vote on Steam Greenlight because the developers need to get the strong message that what they're doing is worth their time. Also, I think that they should do a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo and see if they can get financed to get us a mobile version. I think mobile version would be great. Um, I turn down mobile games all the time that people want me to do, but technically I can capture from Android. It's just such a pain. But it would be worth
Yeah.
it for me to do that if you guys end up doing a mobile version of this. I'll support you by doing an updated version on my Android. Oh my gosh, that was so excellent! Oh, that thing's awesome. It's like a crab mincing machine.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
really love the mobile gaming myself, so I'm really fond of the idea of porting Lavapools to mobile. But I never done one big game on mobile, so it might be a
Oh
little difficult for me too.
well.
I've done a small one,
Uh,
but I guess it's just the same with more work.
yeah, yeah. Here's my. So this is what happened to me. I did my game. Oh, I did my game for the Xbox Live Indie Marketplace, and I programmed it using the XNA library in C Sharp. So it doesn't port over to anything. And later I realized that I could have done it in
Go to the right, it would be
to the
easier.
right. Okay, but that was such a fun. Oh, it would be right. It would be easier, huh?
On the right, not the
Oh,
left.
the right. Never mind. The right and left are two different things. So, it's no, no. I can do it. Yep. Good.
Yep. Oop, oop. Oh.
Da, 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 da. You don't know nothing, you little saw blades. Anyway, oh yeah. So I should have done mine in Unity 3D. I don't know if should have is fair to say. In the future, I would like to work on the game I released, and when I do, oh my gosh, oh yes, yes, I am the master of all the salt. Never mind.
Ah.
So anyway, in the future, I want to do an updated version of my game, and when I do, I'm going to use Unity 3D
Yeah,
because of the multi-platform release
it's really cool.
features.
It's
And
really cool.
yeah, that's something you might consider is doing
I use
that.
Unity 3D myself, and it's really convenient to work with, and you can make great
Oh,
tools
you did
for
use Unity
people.
3D for
Yeah,
this, didn't you?
yeah,
So you can do a multi-platform release really easily. You can
yeah,
just re-release to the other platforms, and I
yeah,
think
yeah.
there's some modification to like, maybe UI you'd have to do explaining how to touch, put
The real
finger
problem
here.
with Lavapools is that the controls are very precise, and mobile are not that precise, so I'm a little bit worried about that actually.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I could
Look,
see
you
that.
do
S-
very precise things, so
So how about you zoom the camera in more to reduce the need for basically you keep your granularity by zooming in effectively, and then you still have the touch, you still have the functionality of the touch, but instead of being this zoomed out, maybe you zoom in close enough that the walkway is the width of the player's finger. I am not having a good time going that way. I'm gonna follow this out and about.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
zooming out can be a solution.
I am in a bad spot. Yeah, zoom in actually to
Zoom in.
change. Yeah, to change the
The problem with zooming
granularity.
in is that when you play, for example, the first level,
Uh-huh.
you have a perception of the whole level, and you don't have the same feeling if you don't see the whole level in one screen.
True.
So I can work on it, but it will take a month or two
Yeah.
eventually. But but yeah, maybe that's what I should focus on.
Yeah, platform conversion is gonna be a lot of work, but
Yeah.
that's where your market is. I'm telling you, it a lot of fun on the PC, and I'm working with the keyboard too, guys. Keep that in mind. I am not using a game controller, and that is probably hurting me. Also, I'm using the part of my brain I play games with to conduct an interview, and that also is hurting me for sure.
Well,
Oh man, it's so
this part
close
is really
there.
hard.
Yeah, it's so tight
You
there.
can take backward to the left if you want to have a safer path.
But
But
there's
I see your
no
challenge.
valor. Oh, there's no valor in the safer path. All right, so what's your favorite gaming snack when you're gaming? What do you munch on?
I mainly play League of Legends those
Oh no,
times.
what do you eat? What do you eat when you game?
What do I eat?
What do you eat? Yeah, what snack?
Ah,
You
many
just keep
different
doing the
things.
same thing over again.
Uh, what do I eat? That's a good question. I don't really know. Uh,
Okay,
very different things.
that's fair. There's a whole line of these questions, so I'm encouraged to jump in with them. Then, what's your favorite pie?
My favorite pie,
Oh,
with the I don't remember how to say it. I'll just Google it. Uh, mm, I just forgot the name in English. Lemon pie.
oh yeah, like there's a couple of different lemons I can think of. Lemon cream pie and lemon custard are the
With
most
meringue.
traditional. Lemon meringue,
Lemon,
yeah.
lemon
Okay,
meringue.
yeah,
I love it.
that's a good pie. That is a
I
good
also love
pie.
the flan. The flan. I don't know if there's an English for the flan.
Flan?
I try to. Yeah, the custard tarts maybe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
custard. I like it.
Right on. So, oh wow, I'm all the way back there. Making video games is the process of converting caffeine into creativity and code. So, what is your source of caffeine?
My source of caffeine.
Hmm.
Mm, I'm really active on the social networks like Twitter,
Yeah.
and I think seeing
Ooh.
people speak about game dev or games or social issues generally,
Hmm.
it's really my caffeine
Yeah.
because a lot of people say interesting things, and it's an inspiration for me.
So, how do you like your coffee? When you drink coffee, how do you prepare your coffee?
Um, Black,
Black?
yeah.
Hey, we finally have a black. When I was in college, the way that I could transmit to the world that I was serious about the day is I would go to the espresso stand. Out here, you have stands on the side of the road where they sell espresso, and I would go to one of those and tell them 4 shots on ice, and that meant I was taking the day on. Do you have?
I never tasted cold. You're speaking about cold coffee. That's it.
Well, there's cold coffee and hot coffee. I mean,
Ah,
we drink it both ways. I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so near Seattle in Washington State in the United States, where we're one of the places in the world that takes coffee very seriously. I want to visit other places that do, because I like every kind of coffee. Out here, you can get coffee that's like candy. You can get coffee that's just black coffee. You can get white coffee, literally white coffee. It's very high in caffeine, very tasty stuff. You can get all kinds of coffee. We have coffee stands on the side of the road that you can drive up to in your car, not get out of your car, and they sell you coffee. In fact, we have coffee stands like that with women who are dressed in bikinis and lingerie. We're so serious about coffee. Don't go to one of those stands with your wife in the car, by the way. She gets mad.
go to the left. It'd be easier on the game. You go to the left. You back to the left.
Okay?
You save the game, and you try to reach 25, and then
Oh!
escape.
Oh no.
It's quite
Oh,
hardcore. Yeah.
I'm so close. Actually, exploit.
Yeah. Well, in France, about coffee, we like to go to cafes simply,
Yeah.
and we like to sit down during 1 or 2 hours and take it slow, not being in a car and
No, we do that
starting
too.
at the drive-through.
No, we do that too. We have those, we have coffee places where you sit down. There's always like one dude there with his laptop and he's writing a book where everybody can
Yeah.
see him write the book. And yeah, we do that too. We do that too. We're not all busy. You know, the weird thing about people is everybody has an idea of how everyone is somewhere, and those ideas are never right. What I've
Yeah.
found while doing this show and living a few years on the planet and knowing people from countries all over the place, 109 countries the last time I counted, is that people are very much people everywhere. And the differences between
Yeah.
places are so often uh, government and regional things like, hey, we grow a lot of rutabagas, so we eat a lot of rutabagas. Oh, you don't got rutabagas? Well, you don't eat rutabagas. So if you have no rutabagas, you probably don't eat them, and that's one of the
Yeah.
biggest differences about people in the different places that we come from is usually just simple things like our region, which makes up our diet, and our region in regards to
Yeah.
our government. And sometimes there's like, oh, I'll be right back. Okay, that's enough. So sorry. Be right
No
back.
problem.
Hold on. I'm running.
What can I say to just fill in the blank?
I had a job interview yesterday I'll tell you about, but I'm doing an interview with a developer. Okay.
It's the morning at your place. That's
Okay, so sorry. Not everybody
it?
reads the schedule for
No
when we're
problem.
going to be doing shows. So,
It's the morning at your place in Seattle. That's it.
what's that?
It's the morning for you.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's 10 a.m. out here. It is. So, let's see. We covered pie.
had
We
plenty
covered coffee, right? The very important things have been covered so far.
Yeah.
Are you planning a sequel for the title here?
Not really. I'd like to, if possible, make the mobile port or the
Yeah.
console port. I think the game has a strong, how do you say? Uh, it's possible to make a hit on console, but that's quite hard to get on consoles at the moment.
Yeah.
Even if it's easier than before, but still.
Yeah, unless you want to do like the indie market, and the indie market on consoles can be a little tough.
Yeah.
The biggest challenge that I found on the Xbox 360 indie marketplace is that you can't give gamer score, and a lot of people who game on Xbox, are looking for that cred that says they did it, they were gaming, and
Yeah.
this is their reward for gaming. So when you can't offer that reward as an indie developer, you're in a disadvantageous situation.
Have you tried the last Xbox One and PS4 development, or not yet?
I have not tried Xbox One development yet. During this kind of period of creativity, I decided to explore YouTube and explore, supporting indie
Okay.
developers. And it wouldn't be bad to be an indie developer and have a large YouTube channel. That occurred to me.
Yeah.
So there's a time, you know, uh, as we've been growing as a channel. People like us doing this, and that's been a really gratifying experience. And as we continue to grow as a channel, I kind of make my own market. So if I do decide to put out a
Yeah.
game, and I have a large YouTube following, I kind of have my own uh, entrenched. I have testing entrenched because I can make the game available to my fans, and they'll play it, and that testing process can commence. And then I
Mm.
would also have hopefully folks that would want to buy it just because they think I'm very nice. Yeah, so
Have you seen that
there's that.
people like Vlambeer are twitching their they go on Twitch and stream their game development, and they make paid paid
Mhm.
streaming, I think,
Mhm. Yeah,
to
I've
help on the game. Not us, but people like Vlambeer.
yeah,
I
I've
don't know.
thought about doing that very thing. In fact, I started a series in which I wanted to like engage the fans in the process and help them or have them help me develop the game and come up with the
Yeah.
ideas and stuff. And I wanted to do all that on camera because as I'm supporting the indie market, I thought that it would be a good idea to kind of have video documentation of where the ideas originated. And then I was gonna make the game a free game and just make whatever I happen to make by doing the videos. And what I discovered is that it's a challenge to take folks that are not trained in game development and start
Yeah.
thinking about ideas to make games because there's really some complex frameworks of thought that go into coming up with a
Game
game
development.
concept. And there's
Yeah.
that moment, the initial moment, what would be fun to do that has to transcend into what is a way to present this as continuing gameplay. How do I make this gameplay that'll either continue to procedurally build on itself, or do I make tools or things along those lines? There's a lot of talk that's hard to have with someone who's completely untrained. Now I
Yeah.
still want to manage that project because I think it would be awesome to make a game with my fans. But what I discover is it's much easier to play Robocraft with my fans, or
Yeah.
StarMade, or
Totally.
something where we have a game where we're
Build.
building stuff than it is to say, hey, let's build a game.
Yeah. Yeah. Game development is really hard when you just start it.
Hmm.
It's hard at the beginning, but it gets a little easier through time.
Yeah,
But for people who never did some, it's really hard.
yeah,
So
yeah. And then there's also some issues in trying to get communicated some things like there's some realities of gameplay, like the economy
yeah,
of a game, that are kind of they're unwritten rules, they're written rules, they're hard and encased in stone because they are the way things kind of are about human nature and about gameplay. and some of those things are behavioral science and whatnot, and they're not
Yeah.
always easy to explain. And there's also scope creep and how a game can kind of exponentially have its complexity run awry. So it's when you're developing, if you're going to develop something online with fans, and especially in my case, I'm the only developer I know of that would be working on that project. So
Mm.
scope becomes an immediate issue. And I found in that series that because I kind of started a series I just dumped all the episodes for it. And one of the immediate challenges was scope and trying to explain that concept that you want to create scope that's small. There's a small number of parts, but you want those small number of parts to make a large scope in that they can be arranged in a number of ways to present a lot of content. So, yes, all fun challenges. Well, this is an absolute
Hey, 22, not bad.
it's an absolute scream of a title. It is a lot of fun, and we've covered the most important questions here. What we need to do is turn to the fans. We also actually have the most important question on the way out here, but we need to turn to the fans and say, "Hey guys, Steam Greenlight. The link is in the description
Yeah.
of the video. It's an absolute fun title, and these guys need encouragement. They need encouragement to bring it to the market, and they need encouragement and resources to be able to make a mobile version, which is what I really think that
Yeah.
we need to see have happen with this title. I'd love to see this happen as a mobile version. So support them through Steam Greenlight. Give them feedback that'll encourage them to get a Kickstarter going. Thanks so much for your time, Yannick, and
Thanks to you.
for bringing this great title to us. It's been a lot of fun supporting you. And for you folks in the audience, thanks so much for joining us. Comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps this show going and this channel growing. And we'll see you next time. And if you want to know when next time is, you can always check that by looking at our... oh my gosh, we're at 666 videos. Oh no! I gotta make another video quick. Anyway, coming up
I'm
next
the hero.
is Ask Plays Star Maid, and that's gonna happen at 11:30 a.m. Thanks for joining us once again, everybody. Get a hold of us, Yannick, for major updates to the
Thanks.
title, and we'll support you again. And we'll see everybody later.
Thanks, everyone.